And so in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to write your professional experience section using the STAR model. Let's dive in. You may have heard about the STAR model, but I'm just going to share a bit more on how to use it. I know people talk about it a lot for for interviews generally, but I'm going to show you how to use it for your professional experience section. So the acronym STAR stands for, the S stands for situation, the T stands for task, the A is the action, and the R is the result. So now the S being the situation is the context or situation you were in, right? And the task is the specific thing, the specific responsibility you were assigned as a member of the organization. The action now would be the things you did, the actions you took to address the situation or complete the task. And or actually, sometimes, it's both. So think about what exactly you did to address the situation you were in and to complete the task. And finally, the results will be the measurable outcomes or results of your action. So when you took some actions or when you had a responsibility, you took some actions and the results that came as a result of that sounds funny. The things that happened as a result of the actions that you took. And they have to be measurable, right? So this is where you want to be thinking of numbers, improvements. So you want to be thinking of from one step to the other. We'll talk a little bit more in the next slide. We're trying to keep these videos short so you're able to just watch and action them. The next slide here, we talk about, we try to explore the STAR model a bit more. So thinking about the situation now, so we're exploring like a real life situation now. And what I urge you to do as you watch this video is to think of your own situation. So when we talk about the situation, pause, think of your own experience and what you might be able to draw out in terms of different situations you have been in or you have been through. So now here we're talking about an organization, so I'll just read that. I will talk about it. The organization's existing customer relationship management system was outdated, leading to inefficiencies and declining customer satisfaction. That was the situation, right? I have also been in a situation where the organization had no CRM system and they just wanted a new one. So moving on now, we'll move on to the task. So your own task then was to implement a new CRM system to enhance customer relationship management and improve overall customer satisfaction, knowing that I want to believe that there's really no organization that will just do things just for the sake of doing things. Every organization exists to make money. So when they embark on a project, when they do stuff, when they introduce stuff, it's for a specific purpose. So even if that purpose was not communicated to you at the time when you were in that situation, think now, reflect now. What was the reason that organization you were in then wanted to implement a new CRM system? Or why did they, for example, introduce a new reporting system? Or why did they try to automate a particular process? Or why were they trying to build a new location? Whatever the situation you were in, think of the why. So there's a task and then, the reason. So here we're talking about implementing a new CRM system. Two, the reason is to enhance customer relationship management and improve overall customer satisfaction. The reason you have to identify that is so that you can be clear with your result. Moving on. The action now. The action for you then, thinking about it, could be that you led a team of 10 in the successful deployment of the new CRM system by coordinating efforts across different departments. So this can even just before going forward, you can think about how looking at your experience from this perspective can help you level up your professional experience section of your Canadian resume in terms of you're not just writing or managed a team of 10 or led a team or managed a team to successfully deploy the CRM system. You're thinking about the results that you helped your former organization achieve. So let's look at what the result looks like. In this case, the result is that you successfully implemented the CRM system, which resulted in a 20% increase in customer satisfaction. This is wonderful because you have already identified that the reason that task was created or was even a task was for the organization to improve customer satisfaction. See? So everything just ties together. My call to you now is to review your experience from this lens, from that lens of what situation was I in? What was the task I had to do? What were the actions I had to take? And then what were the results? What were the things that happened as a result of me taking those actions? So let's see what a typical statement would look like. So this is what your final statement looks like. Led a team of 10 in the successful implementation of a new CRM system, resulting in a 20% increase in customer satisfaction. So this is a bit clearer than just saying successfully implemented, led the team that successfully implemented the new CRM system. Well, you did implement the new CRM system. What was what happened as a result of that? Remember, if you have already watched some of the videos where I said always think of your professional experience section from the perspective of so what. So when you read each bullet point, ask yourself so what. If the bullet point doesn't answer the question so what, you need to rewrite it. So in this case, you led a team of 10 who successfully implement the new CRM system. So what? The answer to your so what question is it resulted in a 20% increase in customer satisfaction. So please go back, review your professional experience section with this lens, try to rewrite your professional experience section and see if you found this video helpful. If you did, please let us know and we wish you all the best. Thank you very much for watching and